polluting and overwhelming online discussion of news about the election, again, to try to help Donald Trump and hurt Hillary Clinton. So those are the three prongs of the attack. Attack the government, attack the Democrats, and go after the American people. On that third part of the attack, the targeting of the American people, there remains this open question. Did they have any American help in doing what they did? Did they need American help to do what they did? I mean, in terms of what the attack looked like, we know, for instance, that in the spring of last year, as the Democratic primary was winding down, the Russians launched a social media operation specifically targeting Bernie Sanders supporters. They used automated social media bots and what appear to be paid operatives in Russia and other countries to flood online pro-Bernie groups with vitriolic anti-Clinton stuff. Attacks that appeared to come from fellow Americans, fellow Sanders supporters, but they did not. The Russians took the real split in the Democratic Party between Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders, and they did their best to make it nuclear, to just blow it up into an unbreachable chasm. We also know that far-right websites, conservative websites, pro-Trump websites like Breitbart and InfoWars, those sites and their social media feeds were flooded with Russian-produced or Russian-promoted stories. Maybe that's a coincidence, but back in March, McClatchy reported that an investigation led by the FBI's counterintelligence division is looking into whether those pro-Trump websites were just convenient, receptive targets for Russian operatives, or whether those outlets might have helped the Russian operatives and not part of the attack. Also, the top Democrat on the Senate Intelligence Committee, Senator Mark Warner, he suggested repeatedly over the last few months that Russia might have targeted its social media operation all the way down to the precinct level in battleground states, identifying pockets of Democrats' most vulnerable supporters and inundating them with negative material intended to drive down any enthusiasm they might have to actually turn out and vote for Hillary Clinton on Election Day. At a hearing in March, Senator Warner said, quote, "Would the Russians on their own have that level of sophisticated knowledge about the American political system if they didn't at least get some advice from someone in America?" It's an open question. The jury is still out on that. Honestly, from what we know about this in the international context, we know that Russians are very good at this stuff. They've kind of reoriented their military so that a lot of their best offensive work as a military power is this kind of stuff. They do it all over the world. Maybe they can do this stuff even at this level of detail and sophistication all on their own. But yesterday, McClatchy further reported that investigators on both the House and Senate Intelligence Committees and on Special Counsel Robert Mueller's team, they all...
You have a vision. It's why you can see what others can't. You know what you want, and we can help you get it. You need options? We've got all kinds, including special finishes and papers. And they're all absolutely guaranteed, every time, for any reason. Because you have a vision, and we have your card. 500 start at just $9.99 when you enter BC500 at vistaprint.com.